So if you would like to go to my YouTube to get a better view and not be in the hand camera view, wow, you know what I'm saying? Trading and teaching at the same time, you know what I'm saying? If you want that view, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. It doesn't cost you nothing. But they see that. They see the mirror on my screen. They see me right here. You know what I'm saying? You'll get that view. You'll get that view. If not, you stay on TikTok and enjoy. And enjoy. Look at this thing. Look at that thing. 423. She's going to 472. She's going to 4,072 for sure. So we get a retest if you were in this area. She's moving kind of like sideways right now, so it's like wanting us to kind of do anything with her, but we're in her from last night. We're in her from the retest. If I remove all of this is a break close retest. This is what you call a break close retest. Breakout candle, close, retest, buy, boom. So as a new person, I'm gonna put a path right here. You wanna get to very familiar with this path. Buy there. Put some ones in the chat if you understand that. Put some ones in the chat if you understand that. Yo, what's happening? What up, Caleb? What up, Get Up? What up, Get Up? What up, Sean? What up, Caleb? What up, D'Angelo? What up, Jazz? This is a pattern that everyone must start understanding. This pattern right here. Move. Break, structure, retest, previous structure, breakout. Now that's a buying VCR. A selling VCR looks like this. Oh, we gotta say something. Oh my God. There's the brass bag. I know they're gonna get it. Selling, breaking. Look at this. Boom. 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 Sell here. So let me show you those patterns. Look at this. I'm gonna take this line and I'm gonna push it right here. And I'm gonna show you this pattern right here, watch. Boom, retest, sell, bang. Bang, look at this. Retest, buy, bang. Fire in the chat if you understood that. Put some fire in the chat if you understood that. Put some fire in the chat if you understood that. People say, oh, your charts are too messy. Okay, well, let's delete everything. Let's delete everything and let me show it to you naked. Let me show it to you naked. Boom. Retest. Drop. You sell right here. Boom. Buying VCR. Boop. Bang. Break. Retest. Buy. You would buy right there. Way go. So now, as a new trader, let me say this once again. Let me reiterate what I just said in the beginning of class. Boom. Get use to seeing this right here. The minute you get used to seeing this right here, understand you need to be patient here, you need to be patient here, and you make all your money right there on buys. You make all your money right there. Boom. Vice versa. Sales. Boom. Come down. Retrace. Boom. Learn to be patient here. Learn to be patient here. You make your money right here. Boom. No bullshit, but I think my LED light just took a photo of me. Like, have y'all ever had? Cause I'm like, I never be liking to brag, but I'm pretty famous. I'm pretty freaking famous when it comes to the public. Have you ever been in public and felt like a motherfucker just took a photo of you? I'm in my own home, in my own studio, and I just felt like my LED light just took a fucking photo. Listen here, digital ID, digital system. Listen here, Mr. Algorithm. Don't be taking no fucking photos that ain't been approved yet, cause I charge for fucking photos. Let me just put that out there. I charge for photos. Fucking take no photo of me in my house. This is the 4 hour. This is the 4 hour on gold. So let me turn my camera around to give you guys some basic understanding who know how to trade. If you know how to trade, I mark my charts up starting from the daily. Daily get the daily high, daily floor. I get my support, my resistance numbers, okay? Once I trap that, I go to the 4 hour. Now at the 4 hour is where I normally make my entries. 4 hour time frame is where I make my entries, or I for sure project my zones. Depending on my mood that day, because I always decide before I enter into trades what type of personality am I in the mood for when I go into trading. So there's 4 ways of trading. You can position trade, meaning you can find a position on Bitcoin, on an indice, and you can just buy in and hold it up, or you can sell in and short it down. And you just hold it for months. That's a position trade. Swing trader is what we did yesterday. So last night I gave a Zoom call and I invited everybody. So if you didn't join the Telegram, you didn't join the Telegram and just jump into the Zoom link. It was a free call and you already have your shit set up. You would have got a 39.50 45 buy, 39.45 buy last night. That played out almost 750, almost 800 something right now. You'll be in there swing trading, because I told everybody this will be a trade that you can put your stop loss at break even and wake up in the morning with more money than you make doing 40 hours of fucking work. I told people straight up last night, no income plans. I told people straight up, buy her up, hold her out. These are facts. So, third way of trading is day trading, which is kind of like what I do in class. Day trading has a really big misconception, and people think that you need a whole bunch of money to day trade. That is not true. In today's markets, with today's technology, you can start with literally trading with $50. Like $50. Now let me say this, $50 ain't gonna get you shit. $50 ain't gonna get you shit when it comes to money. But what it will get you is confidence. What it will teach you is money habits. And what you will gain from it is learning how to compound small, so when you're blessed with plenty, you know exactly what to do with it. You're calling me right now. You calling me, Sean? Oh, we froze over here on YouTube. You calling me, Sean? So, as I was saying, it teaches you It teaches you risk management. And that is the key to being a successful trader when you start literally going in on yourself. When you start putting capital on yourself. The minute you start putting capital on yourself, Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Let's go. Let's go. Let me turn this swing around. Boop. So last week I was teaching you guys about M patterns, and then I was teaching you guys about break, close, retest. This is what that was last night. So if I make all of this super simple and I reset my charts again and just delete them, you're gonna see a trend right here. Boop. Watch this. That's a downtrend from the last leg of the M. Boom. That's the trend. The market has officially broke this trend. So what I was looking at last night, I go, yo, I don't care about this ultimate trend. Let's go to more of a current trend. And I went right here, let me show you guys, to right here. That's where my trend was at. And I use this because these are all 4-hour candles. So that means this is Friday, October the 24th, and this is right here is literally Tuesday, October the 28th. So this is a total of 4 days of downtrend. So I go, yo, if she breaks this downtrend, she's coming back up to the 4K mark. She can even come all the way back over here. So that's what I showed you guys yesterday. So imagine when she came through, look at this. She broke it right here. So that's your break candle. That's your retest candle. That's your buy area. And you ride that thing out. This is gold. Here's your ticker. Gold is sitting at $4,028 an ounce right now. Last night, it dropped all the way down here. You see? Yesterday, she went to $3,910 an ounce. Actually, she went all the way down to $3,891 an ounce. She went all the way here. Let me show you. Let's make it white so everybody can see it. See that? She came all the way down here yesterday. Y'all see that number, right? Somebody type that number in the chat. Somebody type that number in the chat when I turn my screen around. So this is the price gold hit yesterday and then took off. What y'all see on my chest? What y'all see on my chest? Stop playing with me, gang. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, gang. Stop playing with me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go back. Let's get back into class. Let's go check news and let's go mark up some charts. They call me Mr. Triple A. Mr. Triple A's. Mr. Triple A. All right, so what we got on gold right now, for those who are still in gold, you don't have to do nothing. You don't have to do nothing. You're in an amazing position from here. You are literally in the beginning of the beginning, and now you got bullish confirmation. You have bullish confirmation. The FAR candle has literally, the retest candle you bought up, and the following candle confirmed bullish confirmation. Look at this. Let me show you again why you shouldn't even close this trade. You entered in right here on literally a retest and a slingshot. Remember I told you guys, put a 1 in the chat if you have been in a couple of my lives and I started telling you guys about the slingshot. I tell you guys about this slingshot right here. Boom, the EMA 200 and the EMA 9. I told you guys several times about this slingshot. I said, yo, if you're a brand new trader, it is one of the most easiest strategies to literally sit like a viper and just wait when you see the market pull in between the EMA 9 and the EMA 200 because it's like a slingshot. It's fucking, it shoots the market. If this was up here, it would shoot the market down. It always does it. So I start telling you guys, quit trying to do all of these different techniques. Find 2 to 3 techniques that you like. and just strive to consistently find that in the market and trade that in the market. Because let me say it once again, it's a $7 trillion daily market, meaning it's enough money in the market for everybody. So find what you like to see and shoot for that shot. Shoot that shot daily, 3-4 times a day. Do you realize if you took 10 slingshots a day, you'll probably lose 2 of them? Oh, bro, kid. Look at, oh, we on a slingshot right now on BTC on the 4 hour. We got a slingshot right now on the 4 hour. Oh, wait a minute. The buy last night, though. Didn't I give them the buy last night from here? Yes. Are you guys still up on that buy I told y'all on Bitcoin last night? BTC for the slingshot from the 4 hour. Here it is right here in your face. Here it is right here in your face. She finna slingshot and probably go all the way back up to 115. But again, you got a lot of news today. So you could probably see a lot of shit start tanking. Yeah. You got the feds today. I won't even touch the market today, to be honest with y'all. Bro, you see the buy last night, bro? You see the buy? I told motherfuckers to buy. What was that? 112? Yeah, 112 right here. I told people to buy right here. They're sitting at 113 right now. Man, stop playing with me, gang. Stop playing with me. I'm protecting profits today. You still in it, Jazzy? Good job. Yeah, we took that candle last night. We took this candle right here last night. Right there. It was on the 1 hour. It was right here in this little Wicks. Yep, this is exactly what we took. She was sitting right up here and I said, everybody just press the buy button. Look at that slingshot. Look at the slingshot. What did I tell you? Anytime the market gets in between the EMA 9, the EMA 200, she like to bounce. So I can easily see a W pattern happening on the hour where she could literally pull back down, slingshot again. Y'all see it? Put a 1 in the chat if you see that W. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't see it at all. I'll draw it out for you. All I need to see is literally 1, 2, and I'll draw it for you. Sean, did you just call me on accident? But I think you probably fucked my sound up. Tell your son he owe me at least 100 push-ups for the interruption. Y'all see the W? Y'all see the W? Tap that screen if you see that W over here on TikTok. This is gold. This is BTC. There's the ticker right there. Linda Jackson. There we go. Now we got some truth teller. Buttermilk butter. Buttermilk butter? What kind of tag is that? Buttermilk. Wow. Okay, buttermilk. I don't know. Are you a man? I hope you're a man. I think you're a man. I don't know if I can call a grown man buttermilk. But I saw your tag, fam. So I got you. Buttermilk, I got you, bro. He said, I did call with a purpose. Horrible. In the middle of class? Horrible. I got you, Buttermilk. Watch this. So the market is filled with W's and M's. And anytime I see them forming, I like to trade them. So when you have days like today where there's a lot of news, I'll allow the market to play itself out, create a pattern, and then I trade off that pattern. So if the market is sitting right here, I'm in a buy from down there. I don't need to be buying or selling or doing anything right here. I'll allow the market to come back over here. There's that 200 again. Slingshot, make the double bottom and give me that W and take me back to 115, 116 where Keith made me sell from. I'm telling you. Okay, will do I did call with the purpose. Okay. I still need them push-ups. Those who put the 2s, put the 1 in the chat now if you see the W. You see the W. So what I'm saying is, I think, if the market is going to fulfill this pattern, then she is going to drop from here, 113, 114. She's going to drop in here, back down here. And then, if she breaks this area, she's going to go all the way to 111, which is where Keith was telling me to wait for, because that's a bigger buy area. So therefore, this could be temporary, and the only way we know, watch this, there's several things that can happen on Bitcoin. There's your trend. Boom. You got a trend line rejection popping off right there that would literally confirm the last leg of the W. So when I look at it and I go, yo, there's too much news to trade anything right now. So I'll place these mental trades right here. And I say, yo, let me go see right now on this bullish candle right here. Am I gonna get a what? Watch this. Watch this. Let me remove the W. Watch this. Y'all remember what I showed you in the beginning of class? Am I about to see this right here on Bitcoin? Put some fire in the chat if you see it. Put some fire in the chat if you see it. Am I about to get a new candle in the next 39 minutes that opens up over here, drops down, retests this downtrend, and fly to 115, 116? Am I about to see that? Or am I about to see rejection from the trend line? Or am I about to see this right here? Here we go. See how the market went here? Oop. Oop. Sell. Sell. Back down here. Double bottom. And then give me this right here. Boom. Boom. Stop playing with me, gang. Stop playing with me, gang. Put some eights in the chat if you see it. Put some eights in the chat if you see it. So therefore, if I want to make money, I go, yo, do I really want to risk right now selling Bitcoin when I just bought her last night? Do I want to risk selling her right now? Absolutely not. Is it worth the risk? Absolutely yes. But I go, yo, there's variables. I got news. I got news popping off today. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's so much news. 7:30, 7 o'clock, 6:45. Tentative news in the Euro, German. You got yellow folders, red folders, orange folders. This is all today. Look at this. The JPY. Look at the currency pairs. Let's go see where the strength at on the currency pairs. Watch this. I told all you guys about this yesterday. So go look at the strength. Look at that. Look how JPY is one of the weakest pairs in the market. Euro JPY, USD JPY. So everything is going to be the opposite. Remember yesterday how I showed you all of the JPY pairs with dimes? Now watch this. NZD JPY. Look. Yesterday we saw this motion. Now you see this motion. You see? JPY. Look at that. Boom. Now you see that motion. GBP. Still moving sideways. She moving sideways. USD JPY. There she goes. Look at USD. USD 4 bars, JPY 2 bars. First pair is stronger, the market should be going up. Boom. Look at this. Retest, EMA 9, EMA 200, slingshot right here. Put some fire in the chat if you see it. I want to teach you how to see it. So I go, yo, if I would have basically been watching this 1, 2, 3, 4 hours ago, I would have caught a slingshot right here. I would have bought just right here, just off the naked eye. Oh, the market came right here. EMA 9 is there, EMA 200 is there, slingshot, bang. There's one. Let's go see GBP JPY. Look, slingshot right there. Down. Bing. Slingshots everywhere. You can find them anywhere. Chef JPY. Slingshot right now. Slingshot right now. It's a slingshot happening right now. Watch this. I'm gonna let y'all watch it. You don't have to take it, but watch it. Let's go to Chef JPY. Let's look. Chef is, look at that. It's not worth the take. There's no power on the Chef, and there's very little power on the JPY. So that means at any given moment, the market can continue going down or can continue going up because there's very little strength. So it's not even worth to take it, even though it will give you a slingshot. it will give you a slingshot. It's just not worth the take because both are weak. So at any given time, one can gain strength, but you have to give the strength to JPY. So if JPY is the second pair, it's 1 bar stronger. That means the market is going to go down. So the slingshot might not work. You see? That's the psychology. So I don't even take it. Watch CAD JPY. Let's go look at the strength. Look at CAD. Look at CAD. 4 bars. JPY, 2 bars. Look at the charts. Boom. Slingshot. See how it barely played out right here? You see that? Boom. Then drop. Then gone. Look at the W. Look at the W. Boom. You see? It's everywhere. Let's keep going. Where was the Euro? Euro JPY. Look at the slingshot right there. Bink. Then you have 3 white soldiers, 3 consecutive higher highs, pull back, bink. What else do you need? What else do you need? Y'all tap that screen. Y'all should be tapping that screen, I'm telling y'all. Y'all should be tapping that screen because what I'm showing you, let me turn the screen around so y'all can see who's talking to y'all. What I'm showing y'all right now is how to acknowledge with the naked eye something that you like to trade that is extremely profitable. Yeah, you're going to have losses. Everybody that shoots basketball miss shots. It's about having a consistent shot. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? It's not about winning every trade. I'm never on here to win every trade. I'm on here to keep a winning percentage. That's it. That's it. At the end of the day, was my winning percentage, my percentage of making shots, making trades, better than my percentage of losing trades? Because when you get into the game and you start trading on a daily basis like I do, you're going to start realizing it's not about pressing the button when you're up or pressing the button when you're down. It's about making sure that your wins outweigh your losses. So you must know how to lose exactly how you know how to win. And you must be prepared for either parallel. I'm willing to risk 300 to make 1,000. Last night, I was willing to risk 500 to make 2,000. And we made a band while we were sleeping. Band while we were sleeping. Believe it? Show you. Where's she at? Where my chat at? Oh, bro, I just got your message. You telling me my music too loud? Oh, bro, you definitely got to just give me push-ups. You definitely got to give me push-ups. You definitely got to give me push-ups. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. First of all, this guy, somebody type in the chat how much he said he up. 200+% overnight. 200+% overnight. Stop playing with me. Okay. TikTok, tap that screen. Y'all see what that says? You say, oh, he front. That's what it says. Stop hating. That was the call. That was the call. So, as I tell you, it is not about the money. It's about educating individuals on how to take advantage of what you see. You see an actual slingshot, take it. Don't get gunshot. You see something you like, take it. Don't get gunshot. You look, you see how I gave you guys that area yesterday? I will still wait for this area. I won't trade none of this mess right here. I won't trade none of this. What I will trade is when the market decides to do something and come back down here to this 200 and slingshot off of it and give me really big candles like it gave me to come up here. You understand that? I don't want to trade these little bitty candles. I would have to be on a 15 minutes doing scout moves just to get a trade out of this over here. Watch this. Let me show you. Let me confirm that for you. Watch this. Boom. Only way you're making money on NASDAQ and US 30 is scalping on the smaller time frame. That's it. So I would have to literally go like from here and say, yo, if she comes right here, I'll scalp this. I'll scalp this. You see? Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. You can even make it a bigger zone. So 197 to 167. Let's go 167. Actually, she already there. So let's go 197 to, she's about right. Let's go right there. Just for show. Just for show. Boom. There it is. So from 197 to 180, that's a nice little zone. So what I want to see on the 15 minutes, this is what I want to show you guys. You do not have to take this trade. In order for me to find money on this particular pair right now, I would have to find it on a smaller time frame. Okay? So if the market is consistently moving up in small candles on the higher time frame, I see the pullback on the smaller time frame. So what I wait on is the pullback to here and buy her back up, or if she comes anywhere in here, shorter back down, only on the small time frames. Understand that. Understand that. So I put my zone up in here and I go, yo, this is what I wait on for a sale. It's aggressive, but it's only for a scalp. It's only for short-term gain. It's only for short-term gain. All I want to see is a candle pull up in here, and then I start taking my sales towards the back side of that zone because it's so close. But watch it. She's gonna pull in there. I want you guys to see it live. I want you guys to see it live. This green candle right here is now in that zone. She's pulling in. When she gets in, I want to start seeing rejection right up in here. Watch it. There's your rejection. There's your rejection right there. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Watch her. Watch her. You have a 15-minute candles. There's 13 minutes left. The first 2 minutes she likes to move away, and then the next 12 minutes she likes to move a different way, and then the last 2 minutes she will make her move. So watch it. Watch it. We should start seeing little wicks pop up anywhere in this area where the market is going to start liking to come up, step down. Watch it. There she goes. There she goes. There she goes. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Y'all tap that screen, TikTok. If you shorting that right now, you're winning money right now. You're green right now. Stop playing with me. That's NASDAQ. That's the NAS 100. Right there in your face. So when people say, oh, he's doing a recording. Oh, he's using playback. This is live action. You saw nothing on the 4 hour. I saw nothing on the 1 hour. I specifically said we would have to go to these smaller time frames to find a zone. And there's the zone right there. There's the zone. Sheesh. I'm telling you, cold-blooded. Cold freaking blooded. Look at that thing drop. Drop, 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 drop. I wish I had some Uncle Luke on right now. I wish I had some Uncle Luke on right now. So I just literally made it super simple. Now imagine, what you would have done is just literally scalp this. Meaning from here to here, you could have made money. And just took the money because it's probably your very first trade of the day. Well, you know what they say, Jalen. That's the collection plate. That's not the trash. That is the collection plate, not the trash. Damn, that boy good. I told you that boy was good. You see how fast? You see it? What? There it is. Now you see why it was important to take the money, the quick money, because it's a small time frame. It's a small time frame. I know the buyers are there, but we caught the sellers right then and there, and you had that little instance for it. You see? Now in the next 10 minutes, you want to make sure that this candle here stays in this area. And if she stays in this area, the next candle will pull right back into this area and drop even more because it wants to come here, because overall, she wants to continue going up. You see? She wants to continue going up. So in order for her to go up, guess what she has to do? Boop, boop, boop. What does that make? That makes a trend. Boom. You over here. Stop it. See? That will give me my trend right there. Trend line rejection trade. Buy that. What do you buy right there? See? There's that symbol again. There's that pattern again. You buy right there. So you can call that 156. Let's go. 156. 20? Hey, baby. What's up? You were sleeping without me? I slept next to you last night. Say hi to the people. The people looking at you. What daddy doing right now? She's 4. She's 4. What daddy doing now? Okay. Stop playing with me, gang. If we're going to indoctrinate them, we need to indoctrinate them. She knows exactly what this is. You know what she told me? Daddy, you gonna go teach the people and trade? Because if you trade tonight, can you make some money to buy me a toy tomorrow? She knows. She knows. She's 4. By the time she's 8, she ain't even gonna wanna do shit but trade. Because she knows the benefits from it. They watch everything. They watch everything. So watch that candle. Watch that candle. Look at that candle. The reason why I told y'all, you should take your money quick. So that's when you're a scalper. So that third personality, you have position trading, you have swing trading, you have day trading, and then you just had scalping. That trade I just gave you was a scalper. Meaning the market went down here, you should have took your money right there, and now she back up into the zone. Now you don't sell again right here because you just sold there. And now she's already past there. So guess what you do? You move your zone up. You move your zone up now. You see? So now you back your zone up. So therefore, you have just the middle of the zone and the back of the zone. So I'm going, let her pull all of this pressure up in here, get to the back of the zone. Now that's my aggressive now, a 187 to a 197. It's a 100 pip zone. It's a 100 pip zone. You see? Check it out. And that keeps me from just blindly taking the same trade again, winning it once, and then losing it the following time. So now, where I entered here at the first, when it came down here, now it received more buyers, so buyer pushed it all the way back up. Let me use my arrow. So imagine when I told you guys to sell from the get-go, we sold from right here. She came here, so you could have just took your money. Let me tell you exactly how many pips that is on a NASDAQ trade that fast. $122 pips on NASDAQ. That was 122 pips in like 2 minutes. Now she's right back over in that zone. Imagine this. Your stop loss would be in the back of the zone. So if you would like to protect your trade, This is literally a 200 pip zone that you could literally pad your entry here, your very first entry, if you did not take your money. You would have put your stop loss at the modest, on the back side of the modest. And literally as she pulled up, you would have been in a drawdown from here, you would have put your bigger entry here. So Cousin Glow, let me explain to you right now. Watch this, let me delete everything. If you have, say, $650 in your account, and I want to take a NASDAQ trade, boom, okay? I know I can put up, with $600, I know I can put easily, a 0.25, a 0.15, a 0.10 on $600. I can easily do that, but I don't want to do it in one go. So if this is my very first entry, my aggressive, and this is my modest, all right, Cousin Glow? Here, guess what we doing? If I want to use a 0.10, my first entry is 0.02. That's my aggressive entry. That gives me room if the market continues from here, go up. Let me get my line. Ooh. If the market continues to go up, the drawdown is not bad at all. On my modest, guess what I'm putting here? Because I know I want to use a 10. I only have 0.08 left to use for a 0.010. Well, I mean a 0.10. So now, modest entry. Y'all see that? So this is called splitting lot sizes. This is where you split your lot sizes at. Small entry at your aggressive, bigger entry at your modest, and you ride it all the way down. The minute the market comes past your aggressive, close out your aggressive or put your stop loss break even and just ride that trade out. Put some ones in the chat if you understand that. That's how you split your lot size. Girl, you are so much heavier than you was when you were like long ago. Gee, look at that, man. Yo, TikTok. If you got any questions, feel free to use your thumbs for more than just, you know what I'm saying, just scrolling through TikTok. Type in the chat questions that you have because you're dealing with a guy who does technical analysis full time, and I have my own business for 2 decades. I travel from city to city literally every week, teaching, loving, hugging, healing, preaching on people. If you have a question, I do technical analysis for a public trading company and the #1 trading community, hands down on the globe. We give more pips in a week than a public trading company gives on Wall Street in a month. That is no lie. That is not even exaggerating. Let me say this again. We give out more pips in a week than your public trading companies are giving out in a month on Wall Street. Hands down. You can go look at Wall Street Trapper. You can look at any other individuals you see on social media right now producing content and selling you courses. There's nobody doing it like the OBG community. I'm openly telling you. Hands down, Alex Lugo is the #1 trader. Hands down by, like, not even close. And I'm right there under him. I'm just saying. How did you get your zones? Well, here, these are not zones. This is just areas where I'm showing you because these are on the 15 minutes. I didn't even mark the charts up. I was just proving to people that when the market is moving the way the market is moving, you're only going to go find money on the smaller time frames. And when you venture down to the smaller time frame, you're increasing your risk and lowering your reward. So that's why I do not like trading down there, but I just went down there to show you I can trade down there. So I'm like the guy that you would meet on the street and I would say, yo, bro, you were talking all of that shit on social media. there's 3 ways we can handle this. We can go and sit at a table and talk like grown-ass men and come to an agreement to disagree. We can put some gloves on and go into a boxing gym, and we can settle it with ring time and a referee if you like. Or I can just mop your ass on this concrete right here, right now, bare knuckle. Like, you choose your poison because I'm game for either or, and I got cash in my pocket for bail. Let me know what you want to do. Make a decision quick before I make one. This is me. I'm with the smoke. I'm with the smoke. What's your favorite trading or day or swing or position? I like swing trading. I like swing trading, and because I educate like all the time, I day trade. So I like to dibble dabble. I can almost call myself having split personalities because I can find day trading zones. I can also find swing trading zones, but then I also can scout while we're looking and waiting on those zones as well. Because I trade what I like to see. I trade trend line rejections. I trade break close retests. I trade M's. I trade W's in the market. So whatever the matter the market is doing, if it's not moving sideways and it's making movement, if I see the movement I like, I trade it. So let me show you guys what I mean by that. Watch this. Whoever asked that question, great question. Great question. Let's clear everything and let's talk about it. When I see an M in the market, 9 out of 10, this is where you're gonna first see it. You're gonna see it like this. So get used to understanding what that pattern looks like, because this is extremely important, the peak, this reversal, and then this reversal. Because if it reverses up here and comes right back and make a double top, this is what you're gonna see, a double top. Boom. She's 9 out of 10 is gonna make the last leg of the M. You're gonna see that in the market all the time. I'll go show you on gold. Look. There it is right there. Put some fire in the chat if you see the M. Put some fire in the chat if you see the double top right there. There's your double top right there. Put some fire in the chat if you see it. So you don't even have to be a professional to see that shit. You know your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3s. Hell, you know what an M is. You know exactly what an M is. Now imagine this. Let's talk about a W. So with the W pattern, you're going to see this on a regular basis. You're going to see that down here. So what's important is that bottom, this reversal, double bottom, trade the last leg. Understand that. Buy there. On the M structure. Where is it at? Is she over here on this corner over here? There she goes. Sell there. Ooh, that's how it looks. Buy here. Put some fire in the chat if you understand. Myself started shaking. The bicep started shaking. I said, Gary, you gotta go. What time frame is your favorite time frame? No, I'm a 4-hour guy. I like to trading on the 4 hours. I like seeing patterns on the 4 hours. So watch this. Let me turn my camera around. So what I just showed you guys were 2 patterns that I consistently look for. I look for M, I look for W's. This is clear. And I'll go look on any time frames for an M and a W and I'll play it. I showed you in the beginning 2 patterns that I like to see. The break close retest going for a buy and the break close retest going for a sell. Now you can also see them from trend line rejections, where you go, the market is approaching a trend, it's not going to break that trend, so it's going to reverse. Boom, trend line rejection trade. The market is looking really bullish and is approaching a downtrend, therefore it looks like it's going to break that trend. Boom, break close retest. Buy back on the retest of the trend, buy up and take the whole side up. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that, and that's why we're in gold right now from yesterday's 39.45. That's what I'm telling you guys. Watch this. You just got to open your eyes up. So again, now you know what that pattern looks like. Let me show you again for those who are kind of like just getting in. Boom. This is a path. This is a path. I always look for this path, whether it's going up or whether it's going down. That path is right here. You see? There's that path right there. Up, down, up. There's that path. Where do you buy? If you didn't get in at the bottom, you get in on the retest. Boom. Where's the retest? Right there. Buy out. Now you have potential to take, if news doesn't go crazy and the Fed drops interest rates, you can see gold come all the way back up here. 4,378. Why? Because it's on the opposite side of the trend and it's trying to break into this area right here. If it pushes up in here, whew, she's gonna come up. We're gonna see 41.44, 41.50. We're gonna see that before she drops again. 41, 46, 41, 49. That's where she'll drop again. I'm telling y'all straight up. So that's what I like to see. So let me turn my camera around. We have a community. I have a Telegram where I always invite people who have questions. So if you shoot me a DM and say, yo, Mr. H, I was in your live and I would really love to join your community, I'm gonna basically give you my phone number and you're gonna basically shoot me a text and we're gonna plan a phone call and we're gonna have a conversation. So remember the voice, because if you don't talk to me, it ain't me. I will never directly jump into your DMs and tell you about a crypto program. Let's get that understanding. We don't do that. What I do is literally give you my number and I say, yo, let's plan a phone call, because I like having these conversations over the phone versus through with my thumbs, because I'm old school, as you see, salt and pepper. I'm old school. You're going to have to talk to me. If you're asking me to teach you, talk to me and let me see if your energy is right before I bring you into a community of organic individuals. Put some fire in the chat. Y'all tap that screen. Y'all tap that screen. How can I trade daily? Barbara asks, how can I trade daily? Be with a community that is trading daily. So therefore, if you don't know what to do and how to do it, you at least are around people who are doing it, who are educating you to do it. And now you just play a dope Simon Says. Last night, we had several people on the call that had no clue what they're doing. They're just in the community and they just press the buy button. I understand how you trap the weekly and the daily, but still have difficult finding zones once you get to the 4 hour. Can you guide me? Of course, Steph. What would you like to see it on? Type it in the chat, Steph. I got you. Got you right now. I got you. What you want to see it on? Somebody just asked, I understand how you trap the week and how you trap the daily candle. How do you find zones after that on the 4 hour? So I'm going to show you guys that. Watch this. It's super simple. For those who have been trading with me, what are we looking for on the 4 hours? Type it in the chat. You want me to do it on gold? Well, we're right here on gold right now, baby. Boom. Let's go to the daily. There's your daily candle, Steph. So you already understand that. Boop. Let's go right here. Let's make our daily orange. Bang. Let's go right here. Since it's current, we're gonna push it up here. Boom. Okay? To be honest, yeah, I like it. Now watch this. What I just did was create boundaries. I have my daily high at 4,040 and my daily low 3,911. Okay? That's what you see on the daily candle with this candle right here, all right? Steph, when I go to the 4 hour, all I'm looking for is gaps in the market. Look, you see that gap right there, Steph? Let me put the arrow right there. You see that gap? Look at that gap, Steph. Let me know, confirm when you see that gap. Now, guess what is in that gap, Steph? Guess what's in that gap right there? The 200 and the EMA 9. What have I been explaining to y'all this whole class that I like to see? I love to see a market that can blast through and retest back into the EMA 9 and the 200, and she does what? Type it in the chat. Slingshot. So if I know that this is a slingshot area right here, Steph, guess where my zone is gonna be? My zone is gonna be in the gap, because I don't wanna deal with the actual action of the slingshot and see if it's going to slingshot or not. No. I'll let all of the sellers come in, and I will put a 30 pip zone right here. So watch this. Boom. You got 39.08, 39.11 to 39.14. Right here. Boom. That is your zone. That's that zone. That will be a buy zone. Let's go down here to the 30 so you can really see it. Let me move it up where it needs to be. Buy out. So that's me saying, look at this. That's a swing trade move. That's me saying, yo, I think the market will come back down here on the 4 hour, tap this area down here, and then really, really go. And in order for her to do that, guess what she's going to form? She's going to have to form a W, Steph. See, Steph? Where will my sell zone be? In the gap. Where's the gap? Right here. You see that? So 4,040 to 4,037, that's a sell zone. That's a sell zone. Steph, does that make everything clear? You hugging me right now, Stephanie? I feel like you hugging me right now. So imagine, Steph, if I'm just watching, because I know we got crazy news today, so people say, well, damn, Mr. H, that shit's so far. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth and slap yourself. Because you ain't gonna be able to handle no fucking big 3,000 or 300, 600 pip candle anyway, because it's gonna emotionally wreck you. What you do is, I'll let all of the news happen, all of the noise, and then it'll go boop, bang. People will be losing their ass trading up in here when all they have to do is be patient and wait here and allow that thing to go. You understand that? News can make it drop. There you go. So I don't need to try to trade this. I'm saying, yo, I just set a trap for Jerome Powell, the Federal Reserve. I just set a financial trap. Because Stephanie asked me, how do I get zones from the daily to the 4 hours? She gets lost. So I said, yo, go to the 4 hours, find the gap. In the gap, I see a 200 EMA right here and an EMA 9 right there. That lets me know that there's gonna be a lot of noise right here. But whenever it pops through here, what did it do in the past? It pulled all the way down here and shot to the moon. So therefore, if sellers come in, if Jerome Powell refuses to cut rates today, the market is going to tank. If he cuts rates today, which is what they're saying, in order for the market to go up, guess what it has to do? She got to come down. So in order for her to fly to 4,300 again, she gonna have to retrace back in here and then go. I love you guys. That's my time. That's 4:58. That's 58 minutes of technical analysis with my baby girl, at least 25 minutes of that. Y'all put some fire in the chat, tap that screen. That's over 6,000 plus likes. That's over 120 something people that's steady in this live stream on TikTok asking questions. When you come over here, use your thumbs. I'm telling y'all, use your thumbs because you use them for worse. A lot of fellas in here scrolling through Pornhub, scrolling through all of the bullshit on Instagram. Use your thumbs to ask quality questions to get solutions to problems that you're having as a day trader. And if you're not day trading, then you need to be over here using your thumbs saying, yo, Mr. H, let me turn my screen around. Yo, Mr. H, how do I get next to you? How do I get next to you in the community of individuals who is winning on a daily basis? These are the questions you need to be asking yourself. Put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game. I almost called you Jay Quiller. I almost called you Jay Quillin. Jay Quan? Jay Quillin. I almost said, hey, Ron, what you talking about? Hey, Ron. As y'all see, I have an amazing personality to entertain individuals from a live stream. I'm in my own studio. My baby girl sitting right there watching me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my studio. Nobody talking back. This is me just talking into a device and reading at the same time, literally looking at the markets at the same time, and giving y'all really good information off the top of the dome. I'm not even using ChatGPT. This is me waking up at 3:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, because my brother, my partner, he was teaching. I was on his class at 3 because he teaches 6. My class is at 7 Eastern, which is 4 a.m. on West Coast Pacific. It's 5 o'clock. It's gym time. So imagine, I've already made more money than most individuals. I've already educated thousands of individuals this morning. Now I'm finna go beat my body up, break a sweat. So by 6 o'clock, news is finna start happening. The New York Stock Exchange is gonna open at 9:30. We're gonna do open bail, so we're gonna trade live in the open bail. By 7:15, 7:30 Vegas time, all I got to do is love on people. I'm done making money. I'm done working out. All I got to do is homeschool my daughters and educate people on how to get started. What a life, right? So if you're interested in that lifestyle, jump into my DMs and say, yo, Miss H, I was just on your live. I would for sure learn how to start day trading. I love that personality. I love how you basically teach. It really made sense this morning because I dumbed the language down. I can use technical analysis language. I can use fair market gaps. I can, yes. Close the fan? Yes, hold on a second. Gotcha. One deal. Asking you shall receive. I know fair value gaps. I know order blocks. I know liquidity grabs. I know all of this shit. But when you teach these things, people don't understand that language. They have to go to the glossary. You need to go to the glossary to understand those things. You understand that? So I'm not trying to tell you to go to the glossary. I'm trying to tell you, press the motherfucking red button. Sell. Press the fucking green button. Buy. Make your money. Close the trade. Boom. Withdraw your money. Go pay a bill. Then go to work and double up. Because you got to learn how to double up now. If you don't learn how to double up now, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in trouble. I'm telling you, you're going to be in trouble, so don't tell me I didn't tell you. I love you guys. Yo, YouTube, y'all get y'all screenshots. Tag me on Instagram. Tag me on your stories. Yo, TikTok. Tag me on your stories. Tag me. I'm telling you, tag me. Tag me. Because if you're trying to learn, you need to be showing that little effort to get my attention. Because let me tell you, when I get off of this shit, bro, there's like 70 to 80 people going, yo, Mr. H, put me on game. Yo, Mr. H, put me in the game, coach. Yo, Mr. H, I want to know more information. Yo, Mr. H, what about day trading? Yo, Mr. H, where do I buy? Yo, Mr. H, what broker do you use? Do you know how many people in my DMs asking me that shit right there? So I created a Zoom channel, a Telegram channel that is called Beginner Traders Chat. You come over there, ask that same question, and now hundreds of people can literally get the same solution, which is that question that they won't ask. You ask it, I answered it, now everybody will understand. Imagine, it's just like 25, 30 some people in there now because I just started the chat. So get on over there, get active, and let's get rocking and rolling. I love you guys. TikTok. Deuces. Boop, boop, boop. Close it. In now. There we go. Yo, YouTube. Yo, YouTube, let me get back in the picture. Let's hope y'all don't leave me. I need to learn to set your signals. All you gotta do is go to class. I only give signals when I'm in class. Literally just that simple. I only give signals when I'm in class because that's when you should be able to do it. You very seldomly will you just see me just throwing a random signal in the signal chat, and let me tell you why. Because I don't believe in giving grown-ass men or grown-ass women fishes. I believe in teaching you how to fish, and I believe in fishing in front of you. Let me say that again. I don't believe in giving grown-ass men and grown-ass women fishes. If I'm gonna give a fish, I'm gonna give it to my wife, I'm gonna give it to my daughter, and I'm gonna give it to my son. What I will do is fish in front of y'all for 6 years straight and say, hey y'all, there's fishes on gold. Cast your reel right here. I will do that any day, all day, every day. If you want to send me a screenshot and say, hey, Mr. Hayes, you think fishes is over there? Hell yeah, I'm right there fishing right now. Oh shit, let me get some fishes then. How could you be mad at that? Is that not fair? I'm a grown-ass man, and ain't none of y'all paying me. Let's make this clear. This is free. This is free. This is how I express my giving. You know what I'm saying? This is free. This is free sauce. This is free sauce. I'm telling you, I'm the only platform where you can go for free and learn some real shit. Real shit. I love you guys. Make the rest of your day the best of your day. Deuces.